Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today let's revisit the Ruger Blackhawk chambered in 10mm. Since appearing on the channel 4 years ago, this 10mm revolver has had a substantial number of rounds fired through it. Combining a notoriously accurate 10mm round with a Blackhawk revolver, also well known for its accuracy, is a win-win combination.
Yeah, buddy.
Ruger first introduced these Blackhawk single-action revolvers in 1955. Over the years, they've evolved somewhat, after going through several factory upgrades. The early Blackhawk model still operated the same way as this Colt, in that the hammer was half-cocked to load and unload the firearm. Like the Colts, early model Blackhawks were not safe to carry with all 6 chambers loaded. In 1973, Ruger introduced this new model Blackhawk. The new model Blackhawk did not require the hammer to be half-cocked for loading and unloading. It also employed a transfer bar safety mechanism which prevented the cartridge under the hammer from being fired without the trigger being pulled, making it safe to carry with all 6 chambers loaded. Compared to other single-action revolvers, the Ruger Blackhawk is notably robust in its construction. A number of reloading manuals have sections containing loading data just for the Thompson Contender and the Ruger Blackhawk. This loading data exceeds the industry working pressures normally allowed for certain cartridges commonly used in the Ruger Blackhawk. Whether you should use this data or not is something I'm not here to debate. What I'm pointing out is that this revolver is built like a tank. By and large, the 10mm cartridge offers some impressive ballistics. It's not only an inherently accurate round, the bullet selection offered in .40 caliber or 10mm also continues to grow, as does the 10mm's overall popularity. As far as chamber support goes, you'll not find any better than this Ruger Blackhawk. As you can see in this close-up, case head support is 360-degree perfect. Another thing I really like is that moon clips aren't necessary in a single-action revolver. Simply push the fire cases out with the ejector rod, and that's that. Since this one is a convertible model, it came with an additional cylinder for firing the .40 Smith & Wesson round. Definitely adds to the revolver's versatility, but in truth I don't use it that much. Lately I've been doing a bit of research on the 10mm Magnum cartridge, which is a stretched and strengthened Magnum version of the 10mm round. Ballistics are pretty impressive, and if anything, those ballistics are starting to encroach well into the .41 Magnum's territory. That said, I'm seriously considering having this .40 Smith & Wesson chamber bored out to accept the 10mm Magnum cartridge. The 10mm Magnum brass is readily available from Starline, and doesn't appear all that difficult to get your hands on. Right now, it's just in the planning stage, and I have a bit more research to do before committing to that project. So if it happens, you guys will be the first to know. Well, to summarize, I'd have to say I really like this Ruger Blackhawk chambered in 10mm. And to be honest, the more I shoot it, the more I'm convinced that it was a good investment. By the way, if you've any thoughts on the 10mm Magnum project, let me know in the comments section below. So until next time, practice often, shoot straight, and thanks for stopping by.